Hi everyone, my name is Rafael Damasio. I'm from Brazil. I'm married and have two kids, one 9-year-old boy named Leonardo and one 5-year-old boy named Henrique. I am 41 years old and my career started in 2005 after I came back from my college years in US. Back in 2005, I started working in the procurement department of one of the largest steel companies in Brazil, a company called Gerdau. As a procurement analyst, I was part of a team responsible for supplying coal for the steel plant. Our negotiations were mainly with suppliers from Canada, United States, and Australia. During my permanence in Gerdau, I had the opportunity to learn all about the coal market, the steel industry, and the procurement process. My greatest accomplishment was to develop alternative coal suppliers in South America and decrease substantially the coal costs for Gerdau. In 2007, I left Gerdau and took one of the biggest challenges of my career. ThyssenKrupp was building a steel plant in Brazil called CSA. The business plan was to produce steel and export all production to the United States and to ThyssenKrupp in Europe. CSA was a greenfield project, and including in the project was the construction of a power plant and a 500 kV transmission line. The intention was to supply energy to the steel plant and sell the excess energy to the grid. Along with the technical team of engineers, my responsibility was to manage the construction and commissioning of the power plant and the transmission line. With my commercial background, my main responsibilities were contract management issues such as change management, claim management and negotiations, time schedule control, communication management with suppliers, financial and budget control of the contracts, equipment importation, right-of-way negotiation with landowners affected by the transmission line, and negotiations with government entities. In the end of the project, I was solely responsible for the construction of a school that CSA was donating to the state government. It was the first school in Latin America that received the LEED certificate of green building. During my time in CSA, I found my passion for projects. Projects are anything but boring. They are constantly changing and require adaptation, problem-solving skills, emotional intelligence, and teamwork. After successfully completing my journey in CSA, I was invited to join another major project in Brazil. In 2012, I took the responsibility of managing all of the equipment contracts of a project built by Anglo American. The project was called Minas Rio. Minas Rio consisted of a mining treatment plant, a 529-kilometer pipeline used for iron ore transportation, and a port terminal in Rio de Janeiro used for transportation of iron ore to major customers worldwide. At Anglo American, I was responsible for making sure that all of the equipment required for service contractors to build the project was delivered on time and within specification. Some of my main responsibilities included change management control, change order negotiation, time schedule control, communication with supplier, and equipment importation. During the project, I was also asked by the Board of Officers to set up a contract management area to support the technical teams with their service contracts, taking care of things such as change management, claim management and negotiations, financial and budget control, and communication with suppliers. Claim management was especially important. I had the opportunity to set up a claim management area where we were able to avoid more than $50 million in claim expense. The project was successfully completed, and in 2015, I decided to change my career path. I did not want to abandon my passion for projects, and since then, I opened a consulting company, especially due to the networking that I was able to build in CSA and Minas Rio. My consulting company have been doing work for some construction companies in Brazil, and we also recently concluded a work for a mining company in Dubai. We work mainly with claim management. We support clients in setting up arguments to avoid claim payments and contractors in setting up claims in order to receive money for extra costs incurred during a project. In parallel to the consulting work, I also followed my long-time passion for sports and cycling. I had the opportunity to start a business in the fitness industry. In 2015, I opened Power Cycle, which is an indoor cycling and functional exercise studio with innovative technology and methodology that I brought to Brazil, especially after doing some research in the United States. Since our opening, we were able to build 3 studios in my hometown in Brazil, and we also opened one international studio in Dubai, which we sold recently to a group of investors in 2019. During this time, I was able to develop my entrepreneurial skills and gain knowledge in areas such as finance, accounting, human resource, and marketing. Our company was successful, and my business partner will now take over the operation of the business while I start a new life challenge. It has always been a personal dream of mine to move away from Brazil and provide my family with an opportunity to have an international experience. My wife was accepted to a college in Canada and will be moving this fall to start a new phase in our life. I will be getting a work permit and will apply for a permanent residence in Canada. We are very excited for this new beginning. I am now looking to meet people and build my network in Canada in order to find later opportunities for my career. If you are interested in having a chat, please email, Skype, or text me. It will be great to have the opportunity to meet you.